Hello, everyone. Welcome to Gossip with CD. Well, let's go to the United Kingdom. Kemi Badenoch. What on earth, girl? You are in my head. You live in my head because your policy that you dropped yesterday, it's exactly what I've had in mind for South African immigration laws if I ever became the president of the Republic of South Africa. That is, if I ever decided to run, that is exactly what I would have done when it came to immigration laws for South Africa. However, with me, I would have added 5 more years, like the minimum period for anybody that is a non-South African citizen who is not a contributor to our economy, but they came here maybe for a different reason. 20 years. Even if you marry a South African citizen, 20 years. And what I will also do is also try and evaluate, get reports coming from these people that are married to South African citizens if they still live in South Africa. Yeah, that's what I would have added on that policy. Oh my goodness. The green, white, and green. By the way, Kemi Badenoch was born, or she's born of a Nigerian mother.
I grew up in Nigeria, and that is one of the things that fundamentally shaped my view of the world.
Apparently, when the mother was pregnant, she went to Britain in 1990, where she gave birth to Kemi, and she automatically became a British citizen. A year later, Britain was like, just because you are born in England, but your parents are not of English born, you no longer going to gain or obtain automatic citizenship of Britain. Just like here in South Africa. South Africa only woke up very late on this one. Now in South Africa, if two of your parents are non-South African, South Africans, give birth to you in South Africa, you are not automatically a South African citizen, but you are that of your parents' nationality. However, if one of your parents is a South African citizen and then you get born in South Africa, therefore that makes you a South African citizen. This is something that green, white, and green people do not want to understand about South Africa and Britain. Now, Kemi was like, that remains, but to become a citizen, these are the few things that you are going to do. And this is what she says, guys. This is what she says.
Britain is our home. It's not a hotel. It's time to tell the truth on immigration and propose real plans to do something about it. I want to reduce immigration and make living here actually mean something. We need to change the way our immigration system works. So I'm announcing that the Conservative Party is going to do the following things differently. 1. If you want to stay in our country permanently and apply for indefinite leave to remain, the time you have to live here before you apply will increase from 5 years to 10 years. 2. You will have to be a net contributor with a high enough salary, especially if you want to bring family members with you. And if you've got a criminal record, you're banned. 3. If you've claimed benefits or need social housing, you can't even apply. 4. We will increase the time before you can apply for a British passport from 12 months to 5 years, meaning it will take a minimum of 15 years to start an application. 5. If you enter this country illegally or outstay your visa, you will be banned from ever gaining leave to remain or a passport. These changes, on top of a strict numerical cap on numbers, will constitute the most robust changes ever made to our immigration system. Lower numbers, secure borders, and an immigration system that finally works for the British people. This is another step in our plan to control our immigration system. If you agree, join us and let's get it done.
Now, the green, white, and green people are flipping. At first, when she was running to become the conservative leader, the green, white, and green people were throwing it on our faces that one of us is about to become the Prime Minister of England. I'm like, okay, Nice, because you know how they like. They never keep quiet when one of their own is a rising star somewhere in the world in a country that is not of their own. Yeah. And now, she is most hated in Green White and Green Nation. And you ask yourself, why are you so angry about somebody else's country?
Hey, Kemi Badenoch is not the Prime Minister of UK. So whatever she's proposing, whatever she's saying, it's not down for me. It doesn't affect the UK law at all. She's only proposing what she feels she wants to do or what she wants to do when she gets into power, right? So you guys should stop posting everything she says. Stop posting it. It's even annoying seeing it every time. You are not even posting the Prime Minister, the real Prime Minister, gossip, whatever that one is saying. You are not even concerned. And that's the one you should be worried about, not Kemi Badenoch. Kemi Badenoch is not the Prime Minister. So whatever she's saying is a proposal, is what she wants to do when she gets in power.
When you're supposed to look at yourself and say, hang on a minute, I live, because they say the country is the best. I live in one of the best, no, not one of, the best country on the continent. So there's a few things that we need to fix here and there.
Instead of you Nigerians to join Kemi in bashing the Nigerian police very well, you guys are saying Kemi is bad-mouthing Nigeria. As I'm making this video, Nigerian police is somewhere knocking somebody's stick for no reason. She's not bad-mouthing Nigeria. Do you guys know the position Kemi is in the UK? She's leading a party, a very important party in the UK. She's giving Nigeria a good PR. We should do better. The Nigerian police should do better. This is Kemi telling her own story, her own sad, bad experience about Nigerian police. Nigerians should join her in bashing the Nigerian police. This December alone, do you know how many people that have been arrested for no reason? Some people must have even been wasted. The Nigerian police need to do better. And most importantly, Kemi is helping the Nigerian people. But you people don't think, you don't even know. You guys don't understand anything. She's helping you people by saying all those things about the government. If we at home cannot talk to our own level of expression, let somebody from outside speak. And Kemi is doing the talking. And thank God she's talking about the police. Our police system is annoying. We all know that. There's nobody in this country that has not experienced Nigerian police brutality in one way or the other. So join Kemi in bashing the police so that they can do better.
But no, they want British citizenship. And they also have the audacity to look at South Africans and say, oh, black South Africans are worshipping their former masters. And yet they're running to England, the mothership of colonialism, apartheid, you name it. They want to go there. Please, master, please, let me in. Let me in. And I see some of them are looking at Kemi and say, she now looks at the British white people and saying, have I done great, master? The same masters you want to run to, and you are angry that you are no longer going to automatically become a British citizen after marrying a British woman? And I am seeing a lot of British people who were not taking Kemi seriously. And now they are like, wait a minute, girl, you are speaking my language. It looks like this policy may have swung votes that were not going to go to the Conservative. I think in 2029, I think we got around the same time for elections as Britain and the US.
I have completely changed my mind about Kemi Badenoch and the Daily Mail, because while other people are too afraid to talk about a subject that's very close to my heart, Kemi Badenoch and the Daily Mail have been absolutely phenomenal. It is the issue of people who move to other countries and refuse to assimilate. Check this out.
When people come to a country, they should want to be a part of that country. We are not a hotel. This is our home, and we need to look after it. It's not about bringing the culture from the other place and turning the UK into the place you've just come from. If I wanted to be in Nigeria, I would have moved back to Nigeria. I don't want to recreate Nigeria in the UK. And I think that there are many people who come from countries where they want to recreate what they are familiar with in the UK.
So I was surprised enough that Kemi Badenoch had raised this issue, but imagine my surprise when I found out that the Daily Mail, of all people, have got behind a campaign to expose people who go to other countries and fail to assimilate. For example, they've exposed this England fan who went to Germany and then opened a traditional English pub in Germany. Stop going to other countries and trying to make them like the country that you come from. It's not okay. In fact, the Daily Mail ran an entire expose pointing out when people had gone to other countries and then tried to change the culture of that country to be more familiar to them, to be more like the country that they've come from. So in Spain, British people have been opening pubs called Weatherspains, shops called Spainsbury's full of British goods. Australia, a country on the other side of the world, has a cricket team full of white people with English names. If you've gone to Australia, you need to learn Aboriginal languages and respect the local culture. Stop trying to make it like Britain. I've got family members who went to South Africa. They've been there over 100 years and they don't speak Zulu. Like, come on, guys. You need to learn the local language, fit in with the local people. You're not in Britain anymore. It's not okay, as Kemi Badenoch said, to go to other countries and try to make them like the country you came from. So hats off to her for being brave enough to raise this issue. What a fantastic leader.
Yeah, in 2029, this girl is going to be Prime Minister of the United Kingdom if she keeps up this way. And I think she's doing a great job. I applaud her. I commend her. I'm supporting her 100% on this one. Now, some people would say, but you need to look at what immigration brings to the country. Wait a minute. Now, if you look at South African context, and then we also look at our tax collection, they are never counted. Where does the money go to? What contribution are they contributing to the South African economy? Because they don't even bank money in the banks. Yeah, the money don't stay in the bank. That is why South Africa today is in the gray list. It means it's a country that has its financial infrastructure a little shady, where terrorists can transfer money in and out of South Africa undictated. Or even if it is dictated, no one seems to know where the money comes from and to whom it's going to. So because these monies, they fund terrorist activities, so South Africa was now put in the gray list. Yeah, we are one of the countries where we are in the gray, despite having FICA as well as, is it FICA? Yeah, FICA. Despite having FICA, where our money, if somebody sends you money from the US, from anywhere in the world, let's say through PayPal, through Remit, through whatever it is, as long as the money is not in rands and it's coming from somewhere else in the world, before it even hits your account, the Reserve Bank first needs to investigate where this money is coming from. So despite all of that, we are still in the gray list because somehow, the illegal foreigners that are in the country, and also some of them who are legal but with nefarious reasons of being in South Africa, somehow they managed to manipulate the system. And that is why we are in the gray lists. So there's a part where Kemi, let's put the clip here.
One of the things that worries me is that we take this country for granted. Other countries which aren't doing well, it's not because the people there are stupid. It's bad ideas, bad culture, bad policies. And that is what destroys countries.
I agree with her. Just like how green, white, and green people take advantage of the UK, they're also taking advantage of South Africa and some of our weak parts of our systems, which needs to be tightened up. And I am telling you once again, if I ever, and you better vote for me, you hear me? Because I am going to fix things here. But that is if, right now, I'm not interested. But that is if I decide. I will make sure it is so difficult to even get a visa for countries that I have flagged. That I would flag, make it difficult. And I might even go as far as getting a ankle bracelet that will count you down. If you say you are in South Africa for 3 days, the moment you leave OR Tambo International or any of our international airports, you will get a little zzz. Just to remind you that if you overstay your welcome, that ankle bracelet will not give you peace. You will run to the airport, to immigration, get yourself arrested, taken to a magistrate court, a decision of you'll be banned from entering South Africa again. Banned. So those, I know some people say, but that is inhumane. Hey, this is our country, this is our sovereignty, this is our law. We are tired of overstayers. We have people that have not left since 2010 FIFA World Cup, and now they're demanding to be citizens. How do you become an illegal foreigner in South Africa and then turn around? So you see that ankle bracelet? It will count you down at midnight while you are busy sleeping and enjoying yourself. Or maybe you have the lady of the night in the room. Izokalela. Just reminding you, Guti. Yeah, clock is ticking, sir or ma'am. That's what I will do. But that is just me. So the people are flipping out, guys. Green, white, and green are flipping out simply because they don't want to take accountability for what's happening in their country. And Kemi understands this, that in order for you to go to fix things, stay in your country. Even Donald Trump, in the clip that I'm going to play as an outro, I totally agree with that. I really do. Other than that, guys, Kemi, she's about to drop more policies if she ever became a prime minister of the United Kingdom. Good for you, girl. You got my support. Do your thing. Don't worry about your former countrymen and women. They will end up learning that they need to stay home and fix their country. Period. Other than that,
you want freedom, take pride in your country. If you want democracy, hold on to your sovereignty. And if you want peace, love your nation. Wise leaders always put the good of their own people and their own country first. The future does not belong to globalists. The future belongs to patriots.
Please don't leave this video without liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. I'll see you later. Goodbye.